This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany if you're new here, and thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching it today. We have a lot going on. It is the weekend, so I'm trying to get all of my meals planned for the week. As you see me writing down, it had been a very long time since I utilized this, and I'm so glad that I brought it back because it definitely helped me through the week and know exactly what I was going to be cooking for the day.
Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the
I went ahead and redid my monthly calendar as well. I know we're a little ways into January already, but I wanted to go ahead and get it done. There isn't a lot happening this month. Just on the 2nd, Sawyer will be turning 8 months. I cannot believe that she is already 8 months old. It feels like just yesterday that we had her. It has been an amazing experience, but it's gone so fast. I really love using these dry erase boards because they're so easy to change, and I just put magnets on the back of them to keep them on my fridge so it's somewhere I can constantly see, and it helps keep me on track. The next thing I decided to start with was to make Sawyer some peaches. She's never had peaches before, so I definitely wanted to make sure I was making enough for her to have for a couple of days, but I just went ahead and threw that in her baby brisa, and then after I got that started, I went ahead and started making dinner. This is a crock pot lasagna. I had never made it before, but I do have to say that it is absolutely delicious. I highly recommend you make this recipe if you're looking for a new pretty simple, easy dinner to make. The first thing I did was brown up about a pound of Italian sausage, and after that was cooked, I did go ahead and drain that, and then I added in this organic marinara sauce. I also added in a little more seasonings. I did some Italian seasoning and then some onion powder as well. It did call for a half a cup of water, but I just added a little bit of water of what I seemed to be about half a cup in the marinara jar. Gave it a good shake to make sure to get all that marinara sauce out of there, and it worked out perfect. But let me know if you guys prefer marinara sauce or pasta sauce. Can you guys tell a difference? I think I prefer marinara sauce, but we do use both in our household. While that was simmering on the stove, I did go ahead and mix up my cheese mixture, which it just takes 1 beaten egg, 1 small container of ricotta cheese, some shredded mozzarella cheese, and some shredded Parmesan. I think I did a little over half a cup of each cheese, and I just mixed that all together. You could use pre-shredded Parmesan cheese, but it really doesn't take that long for us to shred it ourselves, and we prefer the taste of fresh Parmesan cheese over the pre-shredded. And I find that it does melt a lot smoother when you freshly shred it.
your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking. You're sweet. You're falling into me. Touch me.
So once you have both of these mixtures combined, you'll start layering them in your crock pot. So you'll start with your meat mixture, and then you'll lay down your noodles, which I used green lentil pasta. I had never used this before. Normally we just use regular lasagna noodles, but it ended up working out really well. You couldn't even taste any difference, and I really liked the idea that it was made from green lentils. So if you can find those, I would recommend trying those. But you just layer it up your crock pot. You'll do a third of your meat mixture, lay down a layer of noodles, and then a third of your ricotta mixture, and then you just keep layering that until you run out of your ingredients, which I kind of messed up here. I forgot to put a layer of noodles down on the very top, so we just decided to forget that last layer of noodles, and we just did the meat mixture and the ricotta mixture, and then you cover that with shredded mozzarella, and you do about half a cup of water around the outside of your crock pot, and you cook that on low for about 4 to 5 hours, and it was absolutely delicious. But while that's cooking, I am going to go ahead and start on some meal prep pancakes. I just did a simple box mix. It was super easy. I got my griddle out and just did pancakes to put in the freezer so we have something quick and easy to grab through the week.
Try to hide it, but you had me from the get-go. Let me be frank, I'm not that complicated. If you need me, what's the use of playing games? No, there's no denying what we want. Just watch me break it. You're falling into me, touch me. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
After the pancakes have cooled a little bit on this baking sheet, I do go ahead and store those in freezer bags. I would recommend putting a paper towel in between your pancakes because that will help absorb the moisture and prevent freezer burn. I also date the bags so I know how long they will be good for, which I did put 2020 on these bags, but I do fix those at the end to say 2021.
Stay afloat, yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby, going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words, no more, no.
After I got all my meal prep and dinner made, I did go ahead and start on the project I wanted to do this weekend, which was replacing all of our photos in our hallway on our photo wall. It had been a while since I had replaced these photos, especially since Sawyer had been born. I know it'd been about 8 months, so I'm a little behind, but I'm still really happy to get them switched out and get some pictures of her up on our wall. If you want to see how I did this photo wall to where the photo frames can easily come on and off the wall, I do have a video. I'll be sure to link that up in the description and be sure to check that out. It is super easy and super convenient, and it really makes changing out your photos so much easier, and it does not damage your wall.
And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words, no more.
I do keep all of our previous photos in the photo frame behind the new photo, just to make sure to keep everything together, but I really need to find a photo album that will take 8 by 10 photos, so that way I won't run out of room and I can keep all these photos. Next, we go ahead and dig into dinner, which, if you can see this, it is absolutely amazing. This will be a family recipe from now on. I know we're going to make this again. I highly recommend you guys try it. It was so good. Here I am mixing my thieves cleaner because I did get new living room curtains, and before I put those up I did want to make sure the windows and the walls were all good and dusted and wiped down and clean before we get the new ones up there, since I do have white curtains, which I love white curtains. I know how dirty they can get, but I love the way it looks in our home, and these new curtains are just easy to throw in the wash and easy to clean. They're also really a great material for like spot cleaning as well. They're almost kind of like waterproof feeling, but they are still like a cotton material, which I love. I got them off Amazon. I'll try to link them below if you guys are interested. And they're also blackout curtains. I've never had blackout curtains, and I will never buy non-blackout curtains again. It has changed everything. I love them. And they had these big hooks that go around the rod, which I loved as well, because our previous ones were just a fabric loop, and it was really tight and it was really hard for me to open the curtains. So this really made opening the curtains so much easier, and I can get the full window open and they stay open and I don't have to pin them back, and it really just, it changes everything.
You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. So much better.
After I got all the dust vacuumed up, I'm just taking my thieves cleaner and I'm getting everything a good wipe down. I love the smell of this cleaner so much. It is so comforting, and I love that it's antibacterial and it just gives everything a really good clean. And you can use it on everything. I used it on my wood, my wall, my glass, and it did not streak my glass, and it is just an amazing product. My windows were so dirty. It had been so long since I gave them a good cleaning, probably before I was pregnant, and that's how long ago it's been. So they were really gross, so I was really happy to get in there and get those cleaned and wiped down, because my cats do like to sit in the window seal, and so it just collects a whole bunch of dust and grime. So I was really happy to get those wiped down, and they were so clean, and it's just a really good feeling. This always seems to be a space that I neglect to clean on a regular basis. Do you guys have a space in your home that is like this, that you just forget about or don't clean as often as you would like?
You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder.
This middle window was by far the dirtiest. I did have to go get some Q-tips and get really good in those cracks to get all that black grime out, which I did, and it does look a lot better. They're definitely not perfect, but I do plan on getting them really good in spring when I do a spring cleaning, and hopefully I can add these into my cleaning schedule and it won't be something that I'll forget from now on.
Queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
I've already started making a spring cleaning list for myself. I cannot wait to get started, and I can't wait until it warms up outside so I can get out there and clean the outside of the window, because the inside was definitely clean, but the outside still looked dirty the next morning, which I'm gonna wait until it warms up to get that, but I cannot wait to get started on it.
I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m. I'm not even tired. We're in your car. We can drive away. Oh yeah. We're almost there.
My living room is in definite need of a repaint. It's been a really long time since I've painted my living room, and as I was doing this, I just realized how bad it needs to be done. So I will try to add that to my list, and hopefully I can get that done soon.
Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let it go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever, to the moon and back, playing loud in the speakers. You and me, can I marry you right away? Oh, yeah.
After we get the window and the wall all cleaned and wiped down, we're gonna go ahead and get those new curtains up. I did keep my curtain rod the same, but we just replaced the curtains with these blackout ones, which I absolutely love. I love the way they look. I love the way they hang. They're so much better than my last ones. But after we get those up, I'm just gonna give the TV stand a good wipe down, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you a part of our family. I have a lot of spring cleaning and organization videos coming, so be on the lookout for those, and I just cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. I'll talk to you later. Bye!